checking in. Four Corners Podcast going live. Shout out to our sponsors, Lifeline Nation Studios. What it do?
Oh, Cash with the
Well, I
number
told you, that's what brings it to life.
That's crispy. Hip hop. Yeah. What's poppin' like pork and scrambled eggs in the morning? Yeah.
We got a very special guest in the building today. Tell them what your name is, bro.
DJ Butter, Detroit mixtape pioneer. DJ Dez is out in New York right now on tour, but I'm representing. We here.
What's good, what's good? We got Uncle P in the building. We got K2A in the building. What's going on?
What's happening, family? Everybody all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. How was everybody's weekend, man? How was everybody's
Everything
weekend?
is good, man. Just trying to get ready to go to Texas next weekend. So,
What part?
Austin, South by Southwest.
South by Southwizzy. You been there before, Butter?
Yeah.
Man, we're going to have to talk about that a little bit later. I don't want to get us off already. I got so much stuff we can talk to this bro about, man. Brandon, where we going with this today, bro?
Well, real quick, just for those people who not familiar with DJ Butter, he's been doing this thing for over 20 years in the hip-hop rap game. One of the pioneers out the city when it comes to the DJ culture. He done worked with the likes of Royce da 5'9", Jay Dilla, Proof, Slum Village, out of town, cats from New York, from LA, down south. I mean, pretty much, man, this guy's a living legend, man. And so for a lot of you cats who not familiar with the background and you trying to do this music stuff, right now is a good time to take out a pen and a pad and listen to this podcast and get your homework in.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
No problem, man. No problem. I'm a huge fan of the project. Right now, they got the piece of the action that's in stores now. You can get it across all digital outlets. Is it any?
Fatbeats.com.
Okay. Is it any
distributor.
retail outlets? Y'all got any hard copies?
Yeah, we got hard copies. You can go to Chantonique's right in Detroit. You can go to Simpsons. All the Detroit mom and pop stores, you know.
What about nationally?
Oh, nationally, Fatbeats got us worldwide.
Got you.
Fatbeats.com.
Well, make sure y'all pick that up and cop that, man. One of my first questions for you, man, is in terms of the DJ culture, you know, being that you've been doing it for so long, how do you feel about the transition from it being based on it being about the skill set to where you got cats that do, you know, your mixtape DJs like DJ Drama, you know, even here we got DJ BJ, shout out to Mr. 3525, and you know, radio DJ, just the different formations, you know what I'm saying, as far as the DJ culture. How do you feel as it evolved? And, you know, obviously, you got the course with it.
It's evolved a lot, man. It's changing, you know. Back when I came up, you know, listening to Ron G and Kid Capri, I used to like to blend tapes and stuff like that. But now it's like, you know, cats, you know, it's easier for people to do nowadays. So, you know, I just want to see the Detroit radio DJs like really dig deep and create things. You know what I'm saying? We don't really hear a lot of us on the radio here. So that's the only thing. I like what BJ doing with Sino and, you know, Dusty McFly and all that stuff. I think just the power they have, you know, just the access they have right there, you know, just that'll increase the whole culture. You know what I'm saying? You just look at DJ Envy and how Clue gave him the ball. It was just a domino effect, you know what I'm saying? So other than that, you know, Detroit, that's the only down slot I see. But other than that, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love everything about it. I got a hernia from carrying crates. So you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, years of carrying speakers on, running out of house parties. You know what I'm saying? So it's just compact now. So I just like how things is changing, but I'm not gonna sell my vinyl. You know what I'm saying? So
How many pieces you got, bro?
I'll be having to get rid of some stuff because it just gets spilled out. You know what I'm saying?
What's your most valuable record you got in the collection?
Probably that color vinyl that Dylan House Shoes put out.
Okay.
The remix album. It's worth a couple $100.
Okay.
So
Alright.
I got a couple of them, but I got them from them. So
Right. Exactly.
You know, so it's just kind of emotional. For
Exactly. That's what's up.
So I got a different question. You know, take us back, I guess, when you was coming out, man, like, what was the scene like back then, you know, as far as DJing, like, during the late 80s and early 90s? Like, what was it like back then when, you know, Caps was still kind of just, you know, moving about and figuring it out? Like, you know, put us back in that mindset for you.
You know, when I seen Grandmaster Flash in the kitchen cutting on Wild Style, it was just like, you know, that shit did something to me. I didn't mean to say shit. Can I cuss on it?
bro.
We on the internet, bro.
I mean, you know, I think I was in Ohio with my mother, and I think she was taking us to Cedar Point. When I seen Wild Style on TV, it was like, wow. You know, all I knew was like, you know, I grew up around Puritan guys, so it was just like, you know, you gonna be, you know, gangster with it, or, you know, you gonna really do it. So it's like, you know, when I seen him, it was like, it was more than, see, the message and all that shit came out, it was like, damn, cracking. You know, all this whole hardcore shit they was talking about in that song, that was like around us so heavy. So, but when I seen Grandmaster Flash in the kitchen, then Jam Master Jay and all that stuff, it was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's a cool ass position to play, because you can help so many people from the turntables, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we control the party, so, you know what I'm saying? The DJ is the first one, you know what I'm saying?
Right, what was some of the spots back then, like, for people who wasn't around during that time, unfamiliar, like, what was the spots that y'all was getting in there, like, that we might can visualize today in terms of some of the streets and places around the city? Like, what was some of the spots?
The Dancery, Maxie's, and of course the Rhythm Kitchen, you know what I'm saying, the hip hop shop, you know, Outkast, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you'll see some of everything everywhere. It was like, you know, vinyl was in the work, so we had to show off, you know what I'm saying? You'll see 12 Take Mob showing off, you know what I'm saying? Shotgun, Julius, you know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, I ain't seen Shotgun in a minute.
yeah, so, you know, them guys is like, them, you know, Lance Swan, you know, just Lance Swan was like everything here, like,
Boss.
you know what I'm saying?
Boss.
For him to, like, produce for Dice and, you know, be with World One Records and work with Chris Webber and No Coast, and he was just cutting and producing. It was like, you know, that was my motivation a lot here, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Jam Master Jay, and just meeting him and him telling me, like, keep hustling, you know what I'm saying? I like what you're doing, but, like, you know, that's why I'm here, like, you know what I'm saying? I could spend all my whole everything on hip hop, because it's just the motivation of it, what I went through, you know, with it, you know what I'm saying? So.
In the city.
Putting in work. Putting in work. Putting in work.
In the city.
Putting in work. Putting in work. Putting in work. The most dangerous place in America.